I'm so honored to have you as a guest.
Honored.
With the you are, the British way?
Nah.
Okay.
Good old-fashioned
The
American
Nebraskan way? Yeah. Honored.
Chris Fleming is a very successful and hilarious stand-up comedian.
Thank you. I don't think I've been described as successful to my face. That's nice.
Well, you know, it's
Yeah.
our first time hanging, so I
Yeah.
gotta be nice. Gotta lie.
Welcome.
Were you offering your hand to
I
me?
don't know, but you did it, and I just saw you have very soft hands.
Thank you.
Do you moisturize a lot?
No manual labor.
Is it? Grabbing the mic all the time. You
don't
set
try-
up the whole thing?
People open doors for the community takes care of me.
That's one of my favorite things about your special on Peacock is you have this thing where you go home to visit your mom and you open up to her. You say, I'm depressed. I'm seeing a therapist. And then 15 minutes later, you go upstairs and she goes, are you okay now?
Are you feeling better?
But yeah, you brought this beautiful masquerade mask
In a plastic bag, yeah.
in a plastic bag.
It's really nice.
It's gorgeous.
Oh, God. It's real. Yeah,
I mean, it's right next to, by the way, an Aztec death whistle. This was given to me by Drew Droege. Do you want me to blow it?
Yep.
It's an unpleasant noise. Everyone plug your ears.
Okay.
Isn't that unpleasant?
I hear that. That's a sound you hear at night.
Oh, you don't wake up to that. This is the opposite of a rooster.
If you live near the woods or the hills of any kind,
This is a tree screaming.
you get very. Yeah.
Yeah, leave those keys in there.
Play dangerous.
Hey.
Oh, you were grocery shopping.
Hey guys.
Hey, Chris. Rolling through DTPD.
Yeah, I love to keep it, as close to Old Town as I can. Ooh, sorry.
No. I will turn you down.
Piping hot.
No, I like how you're doing. Chris Fleming, everyone.
Wow.
Chris, man.
You
it's-
smell great.
Really?
Yeah, you always smell good.
I haven't gotten a whiff yet, but I hope.
Let me tell you something about roast comedy. Everyone involved should spend some time in prison. Roast
at
comedy
least
to
a
me
week,
is
yeah.
the most, it's the silliest, and it's like, and then the way people like perform being a good sport, where they're like, oh, he really got my dead mom on that one. I'm like,
No.
what are you doing?
I know of a friendship that got ruined by a roast, and they both bombed. And they tore each other apart,
Yeah.
and then they went home and the story is like they were in the parking lot, and they just went to their cars and they haven't talked, and they were like good friends.
All for naught.
All for naught.
To do all of that and then bomb.
Yeah. Have you seen Baby Girl yet?
No. Is it steamy or is it just like boring people?
the funniest shit in the world.
What is it? Everyone's being like, oh my God, this is so kinky. I'm like, it seems like the lightest amount of kink ever.
Oh, it's not kink. I mean, it's not hot.
Yeah.
It's this guy. First of all, it's the way Gen Z is treating me, getting me to open for them at the Elysian, by the way. Just this 22-year-old just like comes out of nowhere and starts telling Kidman to sit in different parts of it's the vast majority of the movie is this guy placing Kidman, being like, go stand over there, and she's like, and he's like, stand over there, and she goes stand. I mean, it's the funniest shit in the world. It's like, sit on this, and it's like Nicole Kidman just like sitting like this, and everyone in the audience is like, and Caleb, there's one scene. There's a lot of forehead play.
Forehead?
Yeah. So there's like one. Come here. There's one scene where they're like talking like this, and they're like kind of going up and down. And then when she
You
gets
guys can never know how much pressure Chris is using, by the way.
when she gets pissed, he's like over her, and she gets pissed, and she goes, and she like rubs up. I was on my feet. And there's a 5-minute clip of this kid dancing to Father Figure by George Michael. They don't even cut it. It's just 5 minutes, and he just in this hotel room doing this.
Is he naked?
He's topless.
That'll work.
And you just pan to her watching, and I'm doing this with them in the crowd. I don't clap during movies. I was on my. You got to see this shit.
The biggest hit to my confidence is stand-up show photographers.
Oh.
They will take any chance they can to ruin you.
And it's the most booming industry, I think, in LA right now. There's like,
And everyone's got a style.
700. Oh yeah.
They're like, mine are pink. You know, it's like everyone's got their own little take on it.
And the lie of a stand-up photo is you can't tell if someone's bombing or not.
No.
Like they don't capture the crowd just totally sullen, you know.
And only physical comedians win at this game. I'm a guy who just stands up there and talks, and so I never win because all my stand-up photos are like.
You don't just stand up there and talk. You.
Yeah, I'm pistol whipping the audience
No, but
with
you're
my
fast.
intellect.
You're fast.
Chris, you are one of my favorite comedians in the whole world, and this is not just because you're on the pod. This is true. I tell everyone this. I'm such a huge fan of yours.
I'm such a huge fan of yours.
Oh my God.
You hit high decibels in those rooms.
Well, because I'm being really loud. You're
No,
saying
no,
I'm
no,
too
no, no,
loud.
no. You're getting. Yeah. Could you quiet
You're
down?
saying I'm too rowdy of a comic? No, you're saying I'm killing?
Yes.
Chris.
Yes.
Stop.
I've never seen you not kill.
I am shocked that more people don't put us on shows together. There's a fear, I think, around you and I being on the same lineup.
Too much power. It would be like be like that bumping mics thing.
What are you talking about? What is that? Do y'all know what that is?
It was handily the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. It was I want to say Jeff Ross. It was some horrible looking people doing in the comedy, and like it wasn't even lit, and it's just them. And then when they like something that one said, they go kaboom, and then they literally This is real, right?
This is a live show?
They were like roasting
Yes.
each other, and when it was a good roast, they'd be like, props.
They hit the mics together, and it's just called bumping mics. And Robbie Pross said, "Yeah, let's put this on."
So you were just grocery shopping, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Oh, you know.
You got anything good in there?
No, nothing too good. I mean,
All right.
just regular stuff. You know?
Should we do like an unboxing or something? Check out
Yeah.
your haul.
Yeah, let's see your haul.
That's kind of intimate. I don't
Really?
know.
Okay. All
What?
right. No, it's all right.
We don't have to if you don't.
Keep your own stuff
Wait, I can
privately.
get a peek. Can I? What the hell?
Yeah, I mean, I guess we could.
What's going on in
What
here?
is this?
Wait,
What the fuck?
what is that?
Wait.
What? Is that a baguette? What?
They call that's the homily right there.
This is a vegetable.
Hey! Keep that. You think these
What
things are
is-
street legal? These things?
Beginning of my day, I need a little. My self-esteem is at rock bottom at all times. And we're starting.
11:30 a.m.
We're talking about 3:30.
Opening the blackout curtains in your penthouse condo.
Squinting, wiping the crust from my eyes. My hair is still wet.
30 cats begging for food.
Get out of here! I gotta play Connections. But it really does hurt, and I feel like what they need to do, it should be a warm glow. When you get something wrong, it should be just like an amber glow.
Gentle parenting.
Gentle parenting. Thank you. I don't know if that's where we stand with parenting, or if we've gotten back into shaking. I don't think we have.
I think we're
We're
getting.
probably headed that way.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That'll
I
be
think it's
back
gonna
with
be
Western
worse.
wear.
That's the problem with rubber band. You know, you go so far, and then and it's gonna be like actually.
Yes, the
look at-
correction.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
correction. And I feel like this is the beginning of that correction because it feels.
Yeah.
It's agony, and I hate it. It's a curse.
It's agony.
It's a gift.
Oh,
It's a gift because
not on this episode.
we are, to me, this is an indication that we are one step away from actually having the phone physically shake. Now, have we had a chance? We touch our phones all the time.
like a rumble pack.
Yeah.
The N64
The N64.
How often
yeah.
do our phones touch us? That's what I want to know.
You want
That
the phone to
is-
touch you?
I love that.
Oh, see, this is where you get red flags from people you work with, and you start to, and then years down the road, there's an actual betrayal, and you think, oh, well, they wanted the phone to shake.
But what you're saying, Annalise, is actually that one day this could lead to the phone giving you intuitive cranial massage. That is what. Because think about your phone. Yeah, you're right. And also, it's a two-way street. We're touching that thing all day. Phone touches back. Yeah, I mean, I actually could learn from you how to. If you're about to do my most dreaded question, which is how would I describe?
Yeah.
I needed. I don't really know.
Sure. Well, so you mean if you're looking at just like who has a really confusing career? It's just like, oh no, well this is how so much of my career went. Well, no, it's I write for television as a day job, but I also do it's a radio show, then it becomes a podcast, but it's live on Tuesday nights. Wednesday it's a podcast, and it's callers, but some of the callers are fake, some of the callers are real, and then and then they're just like,
And the guy from the Mountain Goats is in it.
and then they're just like, yeah, I think we're gonna just hire somebody else. It's a little cleaner.
Yeah.
Um,
You're a multi hyphenate.
I am. I appreciate
You're
that.
you're a full paragraph of hyphenates.
Chris, I'm a hyphenate. If it was on a marquee, they'd have to switch a different. They have to put an I on its side
You're
because
a
they'd run out
Dynasty
of dashes.
typewriter.
A dynasty typewriter. They're going to run out of dashes.
The whole block, all the way down to MacArthur Park. You leave a trail like a slug trail
Yes.
of hyphens wherever
Yeah.
you go. In the parking lot, I was tripping,
park-
sliding over hyphens.
Sliding on the hyphens.
Director of the Amy
Yeah.
Mann video, I couldn't get in.
Well, you're very sweet.
You know what? You asked me. Okay, I've been thinking about what you asked me. Have I seen a change in you? And I have.
Okay, what is it?
Well, I've seen mostly you've become a man of many disguises.
Mm.
And whenever you're showing up all over the place, my For You page, but it's you in various costumes. But you wear these costumes. It's from a clip of a podcast, and you're wearing a costume. Like I think at one point it was a Minions piece.
I've worn one single costume.
No, there was one where you looked like a mirage a man would see in the desert, where you were like dressed like a chicken bone.
Okay, I've worn 2 costumes. I remember Stavros Halkias made me put on a fucking turkey for his podcast because he has no respect for me.
This is what I was going to ask you.
He has no respect for me. No one does.
There's a stillness to you in these costumes that makes it seem like when you put a costume on a dog and they go on movement strike.
Yeah.
You're completely statuesque.
Yeah.
In these but the clips I see are always at a point where you've forgotten I think you're in the costume.
Yeah.
So you're genuinely speaking about something, you know, student counselor or whatever. And you got
dragged my whole shit. Okay.
And it's you, Brittany, and Drew, which has major back of the bus band camp energy.
Yeah.
On band trip.
Yeah. Causing some ruckus back there.
Yeah, you're the drum major.
Yeah, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
You put me in a leadership role.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you.
You don't feel that?
You think that me wearing the costumes is a change that you've noticed in me?
Yep.
Okay.
You're masquerading as things now.
Yeah, you think I'm putting on.
I go, who is this? And then I have to reverse Google search the eyes, and I see that's Caleb in there.
You couldn't tell it was me in the Minion costume?
No.
You had to look it up?
So who's this?
Every time she's like, oh, have you seen this? I'm like, nope.
I tried to get through the pilot episode of Mad Men like 30 times.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't get behind Mad Men. I tried.
Oh, my God. Maybe if I was in an MRI tube.
Then he'd be down.
Or in like a broke down like a foreign jail. If I'm in like a foreign jail, if I'm in like Italian jail, and I'm like, please, I didn't do it, and they're like, niente, nieve, prego, prego. Okay, I'll watch Mad Men. Like I can't even get the phone call. You know?
Yeah. They're just pointing at the TV. You just have to watch it. Yeah. That's your sentence. Is
That's
to watch
my
Mad Men.
sentence. Yeah.
Yeah, even Breaking Bad, like I started watching Breaking Bad and then it got to a point where I was like, well, it can't get any worse than that. And then it always got worse than that. And then I was like, I can't do the show anymore. So I gave up. I stopped watching.
You want to watch like a happier product. Yeah.
It's more so like it depends on the level of severity. At some point, some shows you're like, okay, well now we're dragging it. Like let's kill everybody off and let's put an end to all of our misery. That's how I felt about Sons of Anarchy when I watched Sons of. I loved that show.
Yeah. Well, that brought male grooming way back. Like now it's like a lot of guys that just like it's better for guys to know nothing about male grooming than a little bit about male grooming.
Yeah.
It's like a lot. It's like, oh God, introduce everyone to beard oil. It's like, oh God. So it's just these guys showing up with beard oil, but it's like,
some Suavecito in hand.
And that like the Sons of Anarchy haircut I'm talking about? It's like
and the long beard.
Yeah, it's like, oh my God.
Oh, leather vest.
Yeah.
All of a sudden.
Yeah. Is that all it is? It's them kind of biking around?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That's like the whole show. It's like they're like drug mules essentially. So like biker gang, but really like the cartel almost.
Bikers have ignored me my whole life until I got this Mastiff. And then they come up and they go, you got a beautiful boy. One guy was crying, truly crying.
Really?
That's a beautiful boy. I don't like you. But you got a beautiful boy.
He's talking to your dog about you.
Yeah, they can't even look at me. You stay over there, please.
I'm having a hard time imagining you interacting with like a true biker gang.
Yeah.
Only
with him, and he's the conduit. Although I did go, the Rainbow Room in.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's like roadies and stuff from the 70s.
Yeah,
and they're very gentle with me. I think they put their hand on the small of my back. Like, excuse me, baby.
You turn around and then they get mad.
Yeah, right. It could just be them. Right.
It's because you were in an Ann Taylor Loft blazer. They got confused.
I was wearing a smart blazer. Coral.
My bad.
Mm-hmm.
What's
Yeah.
a movie that you do like?
No panties. What?
Sorry?